Jack that body. Get down.
Hello, welcome back to ADSR Pro with me, Mike Smith. We're going to continue on now with just a look through some of the UAD plugins. So I've got the SPL Vitalizer Mk2 here. Again, I've just got a drum loop playing, and I thought what we'd do is just go through some of the sounds of what it's capable of. I really like this plugin. I think it does so much to the bottom end that just makes it sound nice, and can't explain it, but there's no other plugin I've found that sounds quite like this. So let's get into it. So I'll just play a little bit of the drum loop so you can hear what's going on. So there you can hear it's just a lot of drums. They're all going to my master fader, and I've got the SPL Vitalizer on my master fader. So first of all, let's have a look at the controls. You've got drive, bass, compression, mid-high tune, process, LCEQ, intensity, stereo expander, and output. I won't go too much in depth in these. If you need to know more, then look at the manual. But you've got the basic input, drive, and output. Obviously bass, which goes around from soft to tight, which soft makes the bass or the bottom end sound super rounded, and tight sort of tightens it up, makes it nice and punchy. Compression, self-explanatory. The more you turn this up, the more compression that's applied, and I believe the compression ratio changes as well. Mid-high tune, this basically is set to 3, which I believe is 3 kilohertz, and the more process you apply, the more boost. It's like a high shelf filter, so it boosts the top end. LCEQ again is another EQ, so there you go. And stereo expander, again, pretty much self-explanatory, and for me the stereo expander on this works an absolute treat. So let's everything's set to off there. Nothing's really happening at the minute. So what we'll do is we will increase this process, and with it set to 3 kilohertz, you should hear the more we increase this, the more of the highs get boosted, if you like. So just wait till it kicks in. Now I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear how the bottom end's rolled off? So let's set that to about 10. Now that we've got some of the highs, what we need to do is bring some of the bottom end back in. So let's turn the bass round to soft. Listen to that bottom end. That's on tight. Turn it around to soft. It just absolutely does wonders for the bottom end. Again, I think it's super transparent, and it just makes it so round and warm. Really, really like it. So let's apply a bit of compression. Now, as far as I'm aware, this compression only affects the bottom end, so it just tightens up again the bottom end. So apply a little bit of compression onto that. Now, have a listen to what happens when I turn up the stereo expander. Can you hear that now? Push things super wide. What we'll do, we'll just A and B this. So that was it before. So you can hear there, we've pushed it out a little bit wide, we've tightened up all the bottom end, and it just sounds super, super nice. And this tends to work on pretty much every signal I've put it on. You can always enhance it in some way. I believe you can also use this on mono channels as well. The only difference being, if you use it in mono, then the stereo expander section of it is grayed out. So again, super simple plugin, just a few controls, but the quality of the sound for me is really nice. So let's just loop this section here, and I'll just go through some of the presets. So there you can hear, we went through a whole range of different processes there designed specifically for different things, and you could hear pretty much each one of them had a tonal quality of its own, and it didn't destroy the sound. It was really transparent, and it either made it sort of thinner, brighter, wider, or bassier, subbier, tighter. You know, it's just a super plugin that for me just works well on all sorts. So yeah, there you go, just a quick overview of the SPL Vitalizer via UAD. So until next time, bye bye.
Check that body. Get down.